Hi there, this is Georgia. This is video, I don't remember what number. Today is Saturday going into Sunday. It's late at night. I'm sorry if I look a little tired. It's April 24th going to the 25th of 2020. I haven't recorded for almost a month. Shame on me. It's almost a month, like 4 weeks. So you see the puppies are sleeping. It's late at night. I'm in Toronto, Canada. We're still like dealing with the COVID-19 thing. All or non-essential businesses are closed. That's us as well. And everyone's home, and I always feel weird recording when everyone's home. I don't know why. So I keep like avoiding to record in a sense. Anyways, yeah, so that's one of the reasons I haven't recorded for a while. Another reason is like Easter was happening, and I don't know, I didn't want to like record during like the Holy Week and Easter weekend, the weekend before that. I don't know, like I'm keeping busy around the house. I bake a lot, which is not good for everyone else. Not that I can eat everything that I bake. I cook a lot. I make a lot of soap last couple of weeks. So I've been keeping busy. And then the third reason I haven't recorded for a while is because I haven't been feeling great. Like, I've been losing weight, don't get me wrong. I'll get into my stats in a minute. I just haven't been feeling great, like emotionally, I guess, to record. Yes, I'm losing weight, but I feel like I'm not changing as fast as I wanted it to. And then like if I see a change in the mirror and then I take a selfie or a picture to post it, I feel like it doesn't represent the changes as much. I don't know if that even makes sense. But yeah, so I've been feeling a little down. I also feel a little down because I don't have many views on my channel. I know that sounds kind of vain. I'm not trying to be vain, and honestly, like I started this so I can like record my journey, and then I can go back and see how I was feeling like when I started and my thoughts and views on that versus what's happening as the changes are happening. So it's not for the views. I mean, it's nice if people see it and they get inspired, or like they want to have the surgery and they just want to explore different people going through the process and what they went through and what they had to do in order to get the surgery done, or like did it work for them? Like, is it gonna work for me? I don't know. It's only been like, I'm going into the 5th month soon, so I'm almost done with 4 months post-op. May is gonna be like 5 months for me, so it's still a working process. But for sure, like if you go back to my previous videos, for sure you will be able to see there's like a difference, like face and arms and all that. Yeah, so those are the reasons why I was like not into it. And then I'm the type of person that like if something doesn't pick up right away, like I guess if I had more views and like I knew people were more like holding me accountable for posting more videos, then maybe I would have like made more videos. If that, yeah, I hope I'm making sense. Anyways, it's late at night and I figured might as well do it now, because then if I postpone it any further, it's gonna be like 2 months before I record a video. My stats. So today basically marks the end of week 20 and I am 221 pounds. This week I lost like a little more than 3 pounds, which is exciting. If you want to follow my Instagram, I update Instagram more often in terms of like my weight loss and pictures for before and after. My Instagram page is georgia.vsg.journey. It's not public, so you have to request and then whatever. Maybe it's gonna be public by the time I upload this video, I don't know. Anyway, so there you can see more like a before and after pictures and weekly updates on like the weight loss and monthly updates on the weight loss and recipes and food ideas of what I eat basically now that my stomach is tiny. Food wise, like I said, like I didn't have big problems. I'm okay with carbs. Like I said, I don't want to go into the like no carb or low carb. I'm just being smart carb. I won't have like cake and cupcakes and ice cream and things like that all the time, but I won't deprive myself of them either. Obviously I can't eat much anyways. I eat a lot of legumes, I find. Charlie's trying to get comfortable. Rose is in his way, I guess. Anyways, so I eat a lot of legumes like beans and chickpeas, and I try to cook different recipes with like legumes, and I think it's good because I can't have meat every day for every meal. It's kind of annoying. I still start my day with a protein shake just to get the majority of the protein in, because it's hard to get protein in through meals still. I don't need that much to be able to fit 60 or 70 or 80 grams of protein unless I have a protein shake. I eat lunch, I have dinner, maybe a couple of snacks in between. One thing I noticed though the last 2 weeks that I have to stop now that I'm catching it in time is that popcorn. I have an addiction to popcorn and I have to stop. Not necessarily never eat it again, but I've caught myself that the last couple of weeks I've been making popcorn almost every other night and having it. And yeah, in the beginning I was more like measuring how much I was having and making sure I was having like a cup or two, but not like the last couple of weeks I can eat more than that. It's annoying because it's like a slider food and I know it, and I know at this stage I can fit more than like a cup or two of popcorn, and I have to stop with the popcorn. I don't find that I have any issues with any other food, like in terms of like food that I used to eat before surgery in excess. I mean, even before surgery, popcorn was a problem. Yeah, I would sit down in front of the TV and I want a snack, I want to munch on something, and I would make popcorn, and I see me going back to it now for the last couple of weeks, and it's annoying and I should stop it. Anyways, I'm repeating myself. Maybe that's not maybe that's why not a lot of people watch my videos. I don't know. Yeah, so I've noticed that with the popcorn. And I've had some more carbs in terms of like bread, pasta, rice, but not necessarily the main meal. And if I make pasta my main meal, it's very, very little, and then I make sure there's like something to complement it with like the protein intake and all that. So yeah, I'm eating pasta. I'm eating a little bit of rice, so it doesn't bother me as much. I've had some bread because I've had bread. I have had issues with bread in the past, but there's certain types of bread, like pumpernickel bread, doesn't bother me. Obviously, I can't have like a lot, so don't like jump and say, oh, she can have bread, like let's eat bread kind of thing. No, I have very little. I've also been baking a lot, so I made sourdough bread, and I've made the Easter sweet breads, not sweet breads like the meat. I'm talking about like the sweet bread that we make for Easter, Greeks make for Easter. I made like 22 of them and I handed them out. No wonder I had no time to record. Made 22 breads and like gave them to friends and family. I had some of that and it didn't bother me. I think maybe it's in my head, I don't know, but when I make something, it doesn't bother me as if I go and get it. So let's say if I go and buy bread and eat it, it usually like bothers me, but the bread that I make doesn't bother me as much. I don't know, maybe it's in my head, but It was just like something that I noticed. Again, not a lot. I'm talking about a little bit. So in terms of portions, my portions are still the same. I can go up to like 4.5 ounces, 5 ounces, depending on what the food is. But ounces, it's not a good scale to keep because it's weight. It's not volume. Yes, there's the ounce volume, but I'm talking about weighing like on the scale. That gives you weight, not volume. So the best thing is to measure and weigh. So I will measure it and then weigh it and then put it on my plate. There have been times where I haven't. I kind of like eyeball it, but by now I have a good idea of how much it should go on my plate and how much I can handle. And yeah, if I feel full, I'll stop eating. And like I've noticed that I've weighed like 4.5 ounces or 4 ounces of something, and then the last couple of bites I won't be able to finish it anyways. So by now I can gauge how much I can intake in terms of food. Other challenges is working out. Like I wish I would be working out more often, and I don't. We do go out for walks. I try. The last couple of weeks I haven't. Last couple of weeks have been messy, like eating a lot of popcorn and not going out for my walks like I used to. Like I said, I was feeling emotionally a little down. Easter was coming and like we wouldn't be able to celebrate with friends and family. I haven't seen my sisters for a while. I haven't seen any of my friends for a while. I started having like, I don't know, like, I don't want to call it depressed, but I wasn't feeling very good about my weight loss. I felt like other people are losing more than me. And I keep going back and forth. Like I know I recognize sometimes, you know what, this is my journey. And I tell you guys too, you know, like don't put yourself down and don't compare yourself with others, but it happens. Like you can't really help it when you see someone that you started the same weight around the same time and like they've lost more than you. But and then you start like thinking or second guessing yourself to what did I do wrong. If you say carbs, I'm gonna like be upset. It wasn't that. Okay. Like I'm eating normally, like my calories are around like 800, 900 average. And I know there are people who are like 4 or 5 months and they're like, oh, I can only eat 500 calories a day. I can't eat more. Yeah, I don't think that's the problem. Anyways, because then I recognize that, you know, they're basically maybe have like they're further ahead from me now. But like a couple of weeks ago, I was further ahead from them. So I should stop doing that. Yeah, I don't know, it kind of gets to you sometimes, and you know, doing the surgery is not going to solve everything. It's not a magic solution. It's not a magic pill that you just take and the next day you're normal weight or something. No, it's like it's a process and you have to stick with it and you have to work on it and you have to be aware of everything all the time, and it can get tiring and it can get emotionally distressing at times, but we just have to move forward and keep trying and keep going. Anyways, so that's my update for now. This is week 20 post-op, officially, like today closed 20 weeks after surgery. I'm gonna try and record more often. Hopefully I'm gonna get out of this like not feeling very emotionally well thing that I'm going through, and I hope next time I'm a little more cheerful and less tired than I look right now, because it's midnight basically. Anyways, the puppies are tired, they're sleeping. I'm gonna go to bed shortly, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.